I'm delighted to say that its star Charlotte Rampling has joined us in the studio. Hello, Charlotte. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Very nice to see you,
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming in. Juniper is a fascinating film. You play Ruth. How would you describe her?
She has dedicated her life to a certain way of living, which we come to understand at the end of the film that she's really rather given away, say, her family life, but she was a very dedicated war reporter and a dedicated lover of life as well. So she very much wanted to live that kind of life in the biggest, widest possible way.
And at the start of the film, how do we find Ruth?
We find Ruth on her way to New Zealand with a broken leg. We don't quite know the other things that are happening to her inside her, but she is going back to the family that she actually abandoned more or less. Not abandoned, but I mean, she put her son to boarding school and she doesn't even know her grandson, who's 18.
So because this film is at its heart a two-hander between you and your grandson, played by George Ferry, who I imagine was 17, 18 when you filmed this movie. The fact that it's a sort of a grandmother and a grandson at the heart of it makes it feel very different. It's not usually at the heart of a story. How would you describe Ruth's relationship with Sam at the beginning, in the first sort of 10, 15 minutes of the film?
She is she's an alcoholic. She doesn't get drunk, but she needs alcohol all the time to stabilise her. Well, she's always drunk. She's always lived very hard and fast until she's drunk. So she also has an extraordinarily bad temper. She's there with a nurse who she's kept coming from England, and she's just landed on the house, landed on her family, saying, I'm going to stay here just until my leg gets better. But in fact, it's not quite true. Something else will happen longer on. She won't go. But the first confrontations with her grandson are extremely tense and taut, not because she dislikes him, but just because she has a heightened way of not only expressing herself, but her being. Her being is so obviously has been drowned in alcohol for a long time. But apart from that, because it's not about an alcoholic at all, this character, but it's about somebody who's abandoned many sides of her life just to be able to do what she wanted to do, which if anyone knows what a war reporter is like, it's pretty hard stuff as well as hard living.
Thanks for watching this video. We hope you like watching it as much as we enjoyed recording it. Why not check out these videos while you're here?
To be up to date on all things Kermode and Mayo's Take, follow us on our socials. They're all here below.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I would, in fact.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah.